My name is Alexis. I'm in the nursing 448 clinical group with Dr. Mays, and this is my reflection in regards to tobacco cessation, whether it be smoking tobacco, hookah, or vaping. So the very first question is to examine your experience with tobacco cessation at UM and any issues that you encountered. Overall, I thought that the experience was amazing. I truly love to talk to people, and I love educating people on things that are very important to the community and to our health. So this experience allowed me to do that. Some issues that we did encounter as a group was that some people didn't take the situation seriously. Few people did laugh at us and even went as far as to lighting up a cigarette in front of us. Another issue that there is that smoking tended to be a cultural thing for a lot of the students that smoke. So this can be an issue because you never want to take away from somebody's culture or make their culture feel wrong or out of place. So that could definitely be considered an issue. The second question is to describe how this experience impacted the NUR448 classwork or coursework. Well, the following week after the teaching project, that same week, that following day, the Thursday, we actually talked about substance abuse in class, which includes tobacco use. So Dr. Solani asked the group to once again present a few of the facts and to the class. So we did that, including the information about the 2-week worth of phlegm in the jar, along with the jar of the 1 year of tar. And we just spoke to the class a little bit about the experience and about the facts that we learned while researching in preparation for the teaching day. And Dr. Solani and the students, other classmates, seemed to really enjoy the information that we had to share, and a lot of it was also very surprising to them. For example, that the jar of the phlegm and the jar of the tar, which was also very surprising for a lot of the people that we spoke to on the campus during the actual teaching. The third question is to describe how this experience developed your civic values and skills. Well, this experience was able to help develop my civic values and skills because I was able to communicate with people, to talk to people, and work on those communication skills. And it wasn't just communicating about something, just anything to somebody. It was communicating about something that might be very personal and very uncomfortable for people to talk about. A lot of the people that we did talk to, they know that tobacco is very bad for their bodies. They know all the health issues that it can cause them or their family. So it was more that it was just such a bad habit for them, and it's something that's very hard for them to get away from because they've been doing it for so many years, and it's just the habit of doing it that is hard for them to get away from. So, this really taught me that it's not always about that they don't care about their health or their well-being or the well-being and health of others around them. It truly has a lot to do with the fact that it's a habit for them, and it's hard for them to walk away from a habit. So that was definitely a skill that I think that I learned, was to be able to put myself in their shoes and understand it from their perspective, so that going into the future, I could consider that as the main issue, not necessarily that they just don't care about their health. Another thing that I learned in order to develop my civic skills and values was actually from Dr. Mays. I think that she did an awesome job of leading by example, and she taught me how to take on a situation that isn't right. For example, when the students started smoking in front of us, and the way that she handled that I think was awesome. She went up to them and she told the students that what they were doing is wrong and that it's not fair to the other people around them. If you want to smoke, then we respect that, but this is a smoke-free campus and you need to respect your fellow students. So I thought that was a really good skill that Dr. Mays was able to share with our group, was how to confront people in a respectful manner, and to just educate them on, maybe not even the health facts, but just that it's not respectful to the people around them, because they might not understand that or realize that they're being disrespectful, but when it's brought to their attention, that can definitely help. So that was definitely a skill that was learned. The last question is to identify any personal relevance realized after addressing smoking in the UM community. Well, I think that this issue is just relevant to anybody in the world, whether it's the UM campus or wherever you are, because smoker or non-smoker, smoking decreases your quality of life and your health. So since this question's asking more about me personally, I feel that smoking on the UM campus is detrimental to the quality of life for myself, because I don't enjoy smoking. I do not use tobacco, nor do I want to be any part of it, including walking through a big smoke cloud of tobacco smoke. So to me, if I want to walk across campus, I shouldn't have to walk across a big smoke of cigarette smoke. I think that that's decreasing my own quality of life. I don't enjoy the smell. I don't enjoy smelling like it. It makes me feel gross. I don't like it, and I think that that's taking away from my quality of life personally. It's also taking away from my personal health. As I said, I don't use tobacco. I don't like to be a part of it in any way, because I like to keep myself healthy and I like to be clean, and I just feel that the secondhand smoking, which is a huge issue with the smoking on campus, I feel that that's, impacting my own personal health, because it's giving me an increased risk of getting secondhand smoking. So 100%, I definitely think it's very relevant to my own quality of life and health, along with the other students and faculty around me on the UM campus. So that is my reflection. Thank you for listening, and happy Thanksgiving.